How far would you go to find true love? Would you allow the biggest decision of your life to be made by your kids?
Dad, we're proud of you.
These 4 kids have just a few weeks to find a new wife for their dad and a stepmom for themselves.
We're doing this for our dad. And it gets harder and harder every day.
Previously on Who Wants to Marry My Dad, Dawn and Cynthia got swept up in the moment.
Being with Don, being kissed and embraced by his love, it was the ultimate.
The passion continued to burn with Christy.
This is real emotions, and I want him to feel like proposing to me.
Then Christina touched Dad's heart.
I have so much respect for Christina. I feel like we made a real, serious connection.
I truly feel like I'm falling in love with Don.
But the kids wanted to know Christy's true motives, so they picked her and Cynthia for the lie detector.
Are you falling in love with my dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there was no chemistry between Dawn and Cynthia,
I tried, I really tried.
forcing the kids to make the toughest elimination yet.
Cynthia.
I don't think I'm ever gonna be the same. I love Don, and now I'm never ever going to get to see him again.
Now only 2 women remain, Christy and Christina. Who will the kids pick to marry their dad?
Tonight, we're gonna make one woman extremely happy, and the other one, we're gonna break her heart.
This is the biggest decision of my life, and I'm not even making it. We're down to the end. My mind is racing 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm gonna propose to one of these women, and my kids are gonna tell me which one it is. Each of the women are so different, and I'm attracted to each one in totally different ways. Christina brings to the table style and elegance. Christy, you walk into a room, you're gonna turn some heads.
I like Christy. Christy's been my favorite since day one. If I had to pick now, I would pick Christina.
No way! No way! You guys! You're gonna hurt me!
It's definitely gonna be harder now making the decision because we've liked Christina all along,
All right, we won't throw a chair in.
but now we're starting to like Christy a little more too. So now it's like, which one, Christy or Christina?
Oh, man.
I'm just so glad my kids are here to make that decision, because I don't think I could do it.
I'm not worried about the chemistry between Don and Christina being better, stronger than the chemistry between Don and me.
If I'm meant to be with Don and he's meant to be with me, that's exactly the way it will happen. And there's nobody on the planet that can change it.
While we were in the pool, Don sort of spontaneously put his arm around me. And of course, we knew all eyes were on us.
Maybe we should go to trampoline. Do something.
Yeah, let's go to the
We're going to trampoline.
It felt a little uncomfortable watching Dad and Christy flirt in the pool, so we decided to take Christina and go have some fun.
I think Christy's spending more time trying to win my heart, while Christina is spending more time trying to win my children's heart.
So where are you guys standing? Who?
Yeah, I mean, I like Christy.
I say Christina.
You say Christina?
I don't know, I mean, I go off what I see, and I see a lot stronger of a fire between Dad and Christy than I do with Dad and Christina. I mean, call it whatever you want, but I mean, everybody goes through it. That's the beginning stage of a strong relationship. You start to flirt.
Yeah, but if you took all the looks off of Christy, do you think that would be...
It's called chemistry. It's when 2 people have a spark together.
I know what chemistry is, and obviously he has it with Christina because he's been begging us from the beginning not to get rid of her either.
I just know it takes a lot in a marriage.
And so does Dad. And
I don't know.
where's Dad at? Does he even know?
I don't know. We decided that we should probably bring Dad in, maybe get his input.
What's going on?
Prior to you coming in here, we were just talking about the 2 girls
What would you say?
You know, that's why I got you guys here.
And we need something to go off because we're like at a deadlock.
Really?
Of the two girls, is there one that you could see yourself more with?
My body and my heart are leaning a little bit towards Christy, but my mind and my spirit are leaning towards Christina.
Would you want me to marry a guy that I said I'm attracted to him and my body leans more towards him, or someone very spiritual and I think he would treat me so good? And what would you say to me?
When Heidi asked me the question, she was just sort of giving me a little taste of my own medicine.
But what do you think? What would you say to me? I know what you would say. You would say your mind and your spirit. Of course, you would say that.
The truth of the matter is, right now, I can't see the forest for the trees. All I see is two beautiful trees with beautiful branches.
I see two beautiful trees.
We decided we'd go get freshened up, come downstairs, and eat some dinner.
What? Is that what you're making fun of my shirt?
What is it?
Should I go change my shirt?
It's handsome, very handsome.
For that new look, dog.
So who are you gonna spend your alone time with tonight? Now we finally get to know how Dad really feels. Is it Christy or Christina? It's decision time. So who are you gonna spend your alone time with tonight?
Christy, would you join me?
I would love to.
Makes it simple, huh?
Not really.
We'll clean up later.
Okay, we'll leave it here for you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, it's kind of choking.
When you stop to think about what we're doing, that two of us are competing for one guy now, it seems so awkward.
I like your hair like this.
Heidi did it.
She's like, no, thank you. I did it myself. But she didn't. She gave you credit, sister.
I had so much fun with the girls.
Did you?
Oh, it was. It was great. Carla is she makes you feel so good about everything. She's so motherly and nurturing. And Heidi just has a phenomenal sense of style. I mean, she just says the right things and makes you feel good.
Since you're talking about the girls, what do you think about the boys?
They're so cute. Joe is just he's got this enormous heart and very sensitive in a very masculine way.
That's right, dog.
Chris is just this spirit so full of life and energy, and I adore them all. They're all unique and so special in their different ways.
You look beautiful tonight,
Thank you.
as usual.
Thank you. You're so silly.
I like her. She's still my pick.
Yeah, I definitely like her more now. She's growing on me.
I like her more than what I did. But
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Honestly, it's just he's attracted to her and it goes nothing beyond that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You ready to have some fun?
Yeah, what do you guys got planned?
this morning we decided that we wanted to spend some alone time with the girls. We let the girls decide what to do since we've been telling them what to do for the last couple weeks.
Today's gonna be Christy style.
Okay.
I figured I'd take you guys horseback riding.
Okay.
And we are going power vintage shopping.
I might have to ditch you guys on the horses and join them for the shopping.
You weren't crashing our party today, honey.
That's okay. I think I'll have my hands quite full.
I was really happy to find out today that Christy was going to spend some time with the girls. It seems like she's focused primarily on me, and then second to the boys. Now it's time to work on the girls.
Heidi, do you like that for Christine?
This is cute, isn't it?
So cute.
That looks so hot on her.
So cute.
She looks so good.
We feel that we haven't really got a chance to get to know Christy that well, and since it is getting down to like the final thing, we want to make sure we know her and give her a fair chance.
Why do you think that you would be like good for Dad?
My first thought is as simple as just, we are very peaceful when we're together. I think we have a lot in common. I think we share similar values. I think he sort of wants the same thing for the rest of his life that I envision for the rest of my life. I want to find my soulmate. I want to be a whole family again, even if it includes another whole family, so that we could be a big old whole family, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we went shopping.
Yeah, it's been so much fun.
I'm not done
though. I know, I'm still gonna shop.
I like Christy. I think she has a better chance in my eyes.
You know, you always mount from the left-hand side.
Okay. Okay.
And face sort of the back of the horse, twist this around, and then just swing up like John Wayne.
Oh. Try.
Kick harder.
Try.
Kick.
Try.
No. Stay high.
Oh.
You're getting the hang of it.
Come on. Try.
Kick harder. There you go. That's right.
Whoa. We felt like we were in her world today. You know, we were in Christina's world today, and it was a nice place to be. So what are you thinking, Christina?
I think your dad is an awesome guy.
What's the one thing you like about my dad the most?
He's a genuine, heartfelt person. I just think he's an awesome man. That says a lot, you know. That's a lot of why I feel about him the way I do. This whole competition to now, my feelings have grown tremendously.
Let's say we do pick you, then what?
Well, then, usually after an engagement, there's a wedding, right?
Yeah.
And then I move in, and then...
I know it's kind of odd with how short time can someone be that much in love in that short time, but I think that she had the right answers.
I'll lead the way.
Okay. I really enjoyed today. I thought it was a good
blast.
time.
I promise it was a blast. It really was.
Now we're really confused. There's only 2 days left, so we decided to have each of the women come down, kind of speak for themselves.
Hello. Well, I want to start by saying that I think you are just an amazing family. I'd be proud to call them my kids any day. It's just my dream that I cross paths with someone that I can really share all the things that are in my life. And I think maybe that person could be your dad. And I really look forward also to you knowing my children. I've taken a lot of my life to be here with you guys, and it would mean a lot to me if you got to know my kids, because I haven't been there for them for the past few weeks.
It's a promise.
Your dad's awesome, and you're a very attractive man, but attraction is so much deeper than that. I think that you are an amazing man, and I think I've gotten to know you on such a deeper level. I'm very thankful to get to know all of you on the level that I have. I love you all.
Thank you.
She just was very sincere, and I don't think it was one of those pleas where she sat there and thought about, what am I gonna say? I think she just stood up and she just came right out from her heart.
Wow, you guys look nice. When I first got here, what was really important to me, the possibility of finding something wonderful. Walking through a door and finding something wonderful on the other side. And that's kind of been a theme in my life, that if you don't take a chance, you don't ever know what there could have been. I think you are by far the most important thing in your father's life. And I hope that somehow you could find room for me. honestly say I've really just become so fond of all of you. I wouldn't be here saying any of this if I didn't need to find chemistry and passion and love. And I truly believe I could have that with you. Come stand here with me. What I know about your dad, I really truly love, and I hope to get to know more about him. Ooh.
When each of the girls gave their pleas, it kind of just made the decision even harder because he realized what he liked about each woman even more so than he did before.
We brought both women back into the living room because I had a special toast I wanted to make.
We all were touched. I mean, to sit there and hear so many wonderful things. To Christy and Christina, for their honesty, for their integrity, for their sincerity, and especially for their love.
Thank you.
As soon as the fax machine rang, we knew for sure it was going to put a wrench in things. Ladies, Dad has ordered each of you a beautiful bouquet of roses. If the doorbell rings, you might want to answer it. Whoa! Ladies, I'll walk you to the door.
Hi.
Hello, ladies.
Very glad to get your...
Hey, come on, let's go take a polygraph test. We're gonna put the pneumograph tubes in your stomach and your chest, and then the finger plates go in the right hand.
This is it. We're coming down to the end. This is the final lie detector, and all questions will be answered.
If you marry our dad, would you let us move in with you guys?
Yes.
If my dad told you he was leaving all his money to charity, would you still marry him?
Yes.
If my dad got bitten by a rattlesnake, would you suck out the poison?
Yes, I would.
If you marry my dad, are you gonna start wearing ugly flannel nightgowns?
No.
If my dad proposes to you, would you sign a prenuptial agreement?
No.
If you marry my dad, will you promise to love, honor, and cherish him till death do you part?
Yes.
Are you falling in love with my dad?
Yes.
Okay, Christy, that completes the chart. Please do not move until I ask you to.
Your turn. Good luck.
Okay. This is Christina's first lie detector test, and we're pretty anxious to see what she has to say.
If you marry my dad, can I count on you to babysit on a regular basis?
Yes.
If my dad's company went bankrupt, would you still marry him?
Yes.
If my dad made you coffee and it wasn't hot enough, would you have him make it again?
No.
When you and Dad get too old to care for yourselves, will you resent us if we put you in a retirement home?
No. Is it gonna be a nice one?
If my dad proposes to you, would you sign a prenuptial agreement?
Yes.
If you marry my dad, will you promise to stay with him in sickness and in health, for richer or for poor, till death do you part?
Yes.
Are you falling in love with my dad?
Yes.
Okay, Christina, that completes the chart. Please do not move until I ask you to.
They both answered, are you falling in love with Dad, honest, and they're both sincere.
Yeah, like the most important ones they
Yeah.
answered,
Yeah.
right?
Well, we got a lot of stuff here we got to kind of think about. And, I mean, we got tomorrow's the day, so get a good night's sleep tonight and think about it and get some clear heads and go at it again tomorrow when it counts.
Okay.
I've decided it'd be a great idea to get out of the house for a little bit, you kids and I, and go somewhere for maybe a good heart-to-heart. My kid's decision is going to affect the rest of my life, and this is my last chance to tell them how I really feel.
2 limos will be picking you up, taking you to separate hotels where you can get ready for tonight. You two will not see each other again. And we will not see you till after the decision. We've sent Christy and Christina away in 2 separate limos, but only one's gonna come back and marry Dad.
They've got a big decision to make. If I'm not the one picked, I will be disappointed.
I don't like being 2 with 1. It's just not right. I feel like they need to make a decision and let Don and I start a relationship.
Yeah, it's great.
I was just really anxious to see what Dad had to say and who he was leaning more towards.
Well, kids, there's no tomorrow. This is it.
Well, what do you think?
I think I'm nervous.
Yeah?
What, nervous that we're gonna pick the wrong one?
I'm just nervous about the whole night. Last time I said, will you marry me, was 27 years ago. It's not like you say those words every day.
We knew we had to make a very tough decision, and we couldn't let Dad down. You favoring anybody?
I'm kind of falling for both of them. Different ways, though. There's things about them both that I do adore. They're both attractive. They both can't talk about their children without crying, right? Good moms.
If you could never see one of them again, who would you miss the most?
I'd probably miss Christine. If you asked me another question, maybe who do I think maybe I'm more compatible with?
In the long run?
The long run, I would say Christina.
I think Christina could offer you more. I don't know, there's just something missing about Christy. She's not telling the whole truth, or there's just something. I don't know what it is.
Trust her now. Trust them both. Which one do you think right now cares for me the most?
Christy right now. I think Christy's more affectionate. I think
That
Christina's
might be her
getting there.
personality. But I think Christy wants a marriage more than it's you. I think she wants the idea of it more than she really wants Don.
She's given us no reason to think that, unless I haven't seen it. If it comes down to it, I mean, who would you rather be with? You had to pick one.
It's not my job to pick one. I'm so glad you're here because who would ever imagine that you have two women so different but yet so alike that I'm that attracted to? And I'm gonna really miss them, or miss one of them. I trust you.
Okay.
Do what I always told you. I'm gonna take a little walk here for a second, all right?
So what do you guys think? You guys still set on who you like? I mean, even after Dad spoke?
I mean, he knows what our gut feeling is towards Christina, and he keeps saying, go with your heart and your gut feeling. It's like he knows the right person in the end would be Christina, but right now to have fun with would be Christy.
I think he'd have fun.
I think.
You know, both of them, but I think he'd have more his kind of fun with Christy, I think.
I didn't marry my husband because he's fun. I married him for all the right reasons, not just because he's fun. I guess we gotta make a big decision.
Biggest decision I've ever made.
Well, tonight we're gonna make one woman extremely happy, probably the happiest day of her life, and then the other one, we're just gonna break her heart.
I just don't want to, break Dad's too.
I've been single for 13 years, and in a moment, I'm gonna be engaged. And I don't even know who it's gonna be.
This is it. We sent both women away, but only one will return and marry our dad.
This is the biggest decision of my life, and I'm not even making it. When Christy appeared on that balcony, you had to stop for a second and take a breath because she looked stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
How you doing? We each have something to say to you here tonight, so I'll start off. I think we could all say that from day one, we knew that you were going to be here till the end.
Thank you.
I just want to say that, you know, you're a great person, and you have so much going for you.
That's so sweet.
And I just want to say that you make my dad laugh. And you guys look so good together. You make him happy. And you are beautiful inside and out.
I know in the beginning we really didn't get a chance to get to know you that well, but I know that the past few days we've got a chance to hang out with you, and it's just been great. And I just think that your 3 little boys should be very proud and very lucky to have a mom like you.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
We've spent a lot of hours talking and figuring out, you know, what would be best for Dad. And so, Christy, I'm so sorry. But we have not picked you.
She didn't really do anything wrong. It's not like, you know, we're judging her. But
She just wasn't the one we thought was best for Dad.
Can we just have it later or something? You know, there will always be a special place in my heart for you. You know that?
And you and mine.
I mean it.
I believe you. Be happy. Smile a lot.
Can I kiss you one last time?
No. You can't.
There was a time when I taught my kids what's really important in any relationship. And this time they taught it back to me.
I really hoped that this might be that one wonderful relationship that would last forever. I wish it had been.
and I know we made the right decision.
Yeah, then we definitely made the right decision.
It was hard, and I love you, and like I said, I'm gonna stand by whatever decision you make. And
If it was meant to be, we would have felt it in our hearts to choose her.
I was very disappointed to have Heidi say that they hadn't chosen me. I didn't want to have to leave. Didn't want to say goodbye to any of them.
when I saw Christina up on that balcony, I knew she was my princess.
As I was walking down the pathway, it was very romantic. I felt very, very special.
How you doing?
Nervous?
You look like you're doing good. We each have something to say tonight, and I'm going to start it off first. Spending these last few weeks with you and getting to know you, it's been a pleasure, and knowing that there are still genuine and sincere ladies out there who would make a perfect wife for our dad.
Dad, I want to say something to you because we don't say it enough. I know you always elaborate on how proud of us you are. And I think this is an opportunity to where we could say we're proud of you. And I know we wouldn't trade you for the world. So that's really all I can say.
I just want to say, you're wonderful. You compliment my dad, and I think that he can learn things from you, and that you can learn things from him.
Well, I just think you're great. And I just think that you have such a nurturing spirit. And I don't know, I just think that you're an amazing woman, and we really, really respect you. And it's just been a pleasure getting to know you these past few weeks. I can only imagine how proud your kids must be of you.
Thank you.
And Dad, is there anything you would like to add to this?
Sure, absolutely. I want to say that not only do you look beautiful tonight, but you really are a beautiful person. And I want to let you know that just knowing you makes me a better person. The first word in wedding is we, and it's a little word that actually means a lot. And that's important to me. It's important because to find a confidant, to find your partner, to find your spiritual soulmate, to find your best friend, even on my worst day. Those are big things. I want someone to share the rest of my life with. And Christina, I know that someone is you. So I have something here, and I would like to say, Christina, will you marry me?
Yes.
It's not every day where the kids get to choose a stepmom and a wife for their dad.
I'm really excited. This is an incredible moment in my life right now.
You guys made the right choice.
We know.
We know.
I couldn't be more proud of my kids than I am right now. And I love them very much. And I want to thank them for making me the happiest guy on the earth.
So you all really love me?
Christina is a wonderful woman, and I think that she's perfect for our dad and perfect for our family.
Here's how the story goes. One day you find you know that it all comes down.
What are you looking for in a man?
Someone who's really passionate about life.
Ladies, do you believe in the institution of marriage?
Yes.
Just when you thought you were lost and alone, right.
here is to an awesome man and to all of us getting a chance to get to know you better.
So I give you the one thing I own. All my love is what I give to you.
We both value laughter and love and loyalty and honesty.
Oh my gosh!
All my love is what I give to you.
Thank you for one of the best days of my life.
Just when you thought things would never be right, you walked out of the dark into my sight. The road is ours to begin here tonight. All my love is what I give to you.
Seeing Dad and Christina so happy together was just the best feeling, and it just made the whole journey worthwhile.
All my love is what I give to you.
I did feel like I was in a fairy tale, and this is my happy ending.